Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am cooking a low carb BLT. So I went ahead and fried 2 strips of bacon, and then I will show you how I put the low carb sandwich together. Let me see. So here's my beautiful plate from Pioneer Woman. So what I'm going to do, there's not going to be any bread. There's not going to be any bread with this because I am trying to follow a low carb lifestyle. So what I'm going to do is take my washed lettuce and just put a little bit on the bottom of my plate right there, and then I will add a little pepper to it. Everything's better with pepper on it. And then I'm going to add a little tiny bit of mayo. Then I will slice my plum tomato and put that on top. So I'm hoping that my sandwich will be at least under 10 carbs, and I think it will be. You know, I'm not that strict about counting the carbs and everything. I just kind of estimate it. And I am trying to stay under 21 carbs a day, at least for the first 2 weeks. It's kind of Dr. Atkins' low carb diet. I like his approach to dieting. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the bacon, 1 strip of the bacon. And then I'm not planning on kissing anybody today, so I am going to add a little slice of raw onion. Oops. Let me see, I better go with a bigger knife. I think, what is that, Pampered Chef? Yeah, they make this thing, it's like just a little thing with prongs on it, and you can stick it in your onion and it will hold it up while you're slicing it. I used to have one of those, but I reckon in all of my many moves and travels, it got lost. So there's my little bit of raw onion, and then I'm going to add another little layer of lettuce. I love this red leaf lettuce. It's just so delicious. A little bit more tomato, a little bit more black pepper, and another slice of bacon. Well, I think I'll put a little mayo on that. A little. That's not a little, but I love mayo. So let's see, how many carbs are in mayonnaise? 1 tablespoon per serving. No carbs. Oh my goodness, y'all, I could eat this whole jar of mayonnaise and still lose weight. That's amazing, right? So let's put a little bit more onion. You know, really a good healthy way to lose weight and stay on a low carb diet is to eat a lot of fish. But I am just not a fish lover, except for fried catfish. You know, being from South Mississippi, there's a catfish house on nearly every corner, so you definitely learn to fall in love with fried catfish when you live in the South. And when I go home to visit, we always go to that, one of the catfish houses there, and either down in Carnes, Mississippi, or up in Purvis or somewhere like that. I love the fried catfish fillet. Now, when we lived in Covington, there was a catfish restaurant there on, I think it was called Middendorf's. I don't know what bayou it's on, but just about every kind of catfish house in Louisiana is on some type of bayou. If any of you Cajuns down there know what I'm talking about, you can just leave me a comment, let me know what river or bayou Middendorf is on. I may even look it up, and I will leave it in the link, and y'all can, y'all, my bacon slid off. Get back on there, onion. So let me put a little more. So there we go. And I'm going to add more pepper to it, lots of pepper. Now I do love to fish. If I could find a little creek around here or a little river to go fishing at, I would definitely be going fishing one day. So I am going to pretty it up a little bit with a little parsley, and let's just put this orange pepper right there on top and a little parsley. Now I will not be trying to pick this up with my hands and eat it. I will be cutting it with my knife from Susan, and I gotta ask Susan to send me the link from Amazon where she purchased these for me, because I think that some of y'all would enjoy having this little set. Y'all know I don't like clutter, and Susan is very well aware of that, so she bought me this nice little knife set that doesn't clutter up my kitchen countertops. So I will ask her to send me that link, and I will link it in my Amazon store. And if any of y'all want to purchase it, you will love these knives. They are ceramic, and they are sharp, sharp, sharp. So you've got to be very careful with them. I did cut my finger a little bit with the first one that I used. And don't ever try to open like a can or anything with the tip of it, because look what I did. I didn't even have it the set a week before I broke the tip off of it. So that saddens me, but that's okay. I can manage and make do with anything, so I'm not worried about that. But I am hungry. I'm gonna get my Pepsi Cola out of the freezer. I love things ice cold, nearly frozen if at all possible. And of course there will be no chips with this sandwich today. It's going to be just the way that it is right here. My low carb BLT. Now what I was saying about Dr. Atkins about 10 years ago, it was right after I had been, it was actually more than 10 years ago, probably, it was before I moved to New Jersey to live with Jill. But I was over 200 pounds. I weighed at least 210 pounds. But a lot of that was a side effect from all of the different antidepressants that the doctors were experimenting with me to try to get me out of that deep depression that I was in for so long after Jeremy's death. And, the side effects of antidepressants is weight gain. So I just blew up like a big old balloon, y'all. I look like the darn Michelin man. With all these rolls of fat around me and everything. So I decided to try Dr. Atkins' low carb diet, and it was very easy because I love bacon, I love meat. I'm not a real big sweets eater, so it was fairly easy for me to get on Dr. Atkins, and I did the 2-week induction period where you have to really limit your carbs to under 7 grams or under per meal. And so I did that for a couple of weeks, and there was a YMCA there in Kissimmee. So I joined the YMCA, and in the mornings they had a senior exercise program. And it was really for seniors. I wasn't even a senior then, but I was pretty much disabled from having laid in bed so much with the depression. So I joined the senior exercise the morning one. It was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we would do our exercises sitting in a folding chair. And I started to build muscle and lose weight. And y'all, in 4 months, I lost 40 pounds. So, that was awesome. I got down into a size 12 clothes. My shorts fit and my shirts fit that I'd had when I was nice and thin and slender. So I definitely have a lot of faith in this low carb diet. So I'm going to let you go now so that I can eat my low carb or practically no carb BLT. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share my videos with your friends and family and ask them to subscribe to Glenda Sully. And if you're just passing through, please join my YouTube family. You will be loved and accepted here. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.